I just want to say welcome and thank you to everyone that has come out today to celebrate 40 years of feeding hungry people through the Canadian Foodgrains Bank. Congratulations on 40 years of working together to be a Christian response to hunger. It is because of your generosity through the years that we can be here today. It is because of your sacrificial giving that more than 32 million people have been supported in the last 20 years. As we work together to end global hunger, we can be tempted to look at our own situations and lose hope. Within a couple of weeks, we will be heading to the fields to harvest our crops that have been lacking moisture for most of the season. And in fact, on our farm, we've been in a drought for the past 7 years. At about that time that we think about that, we may want to get discouraged, but we need only to compare ourselves to the millions of people throughout the world. We may not have much of a crop, but not much will change in our lives in the next 12 months. It is because of the safety net programs available to us in Canada that we are able to continue to sow our seeds in faith, believing that we will be able to continue farming into the next year. But for millions throughout the world, without the help of organizations like Canadian Foodgrains Bank, when experiencing a drought or when dealing with conflict in their country, many do not know where their next meal is coming from, let alone how they're going to feed their family for the next year. Many have had to sell off their livestock or their other assets in order to survive. It is because of this incredible organization that we are able to connect with the developing world. We are called to be good stewards of the land and all that God has provided to us. I'm sure I'm not alone when I say it has been a joy to partner with Canadian Foodgrains Bank. This organization is unique compared to many other aid agencies. We can individually join Foodgrains Bank by providing donations, by dropping off grain at the elevator. But it doesn't end there. Many people are involved in growing projects where a community comes together and works together to put in a crop, harvest that crop, and the proceeds go to Foodgrains Bank. There is much encouragement to come together to put a crop in the ground and carry it through to harvest, knowing that your small effort is making an impactful difference in many people's lives. But growing projects are not the only way that you have become involved, the way that you have become creative to do your part to be good stewards. Many have come together to organize and run auctions, bake sales, lemonade stands, garage sales, artwork, riding bicycles across Canada, prison walkathons, music concerts. The list goes on and on. As I read stories of the imagination and generosity of Canadians, I am encouraged to continue to be a good steward of all that God has provided to me. I trust that you too are encouraged to continue to be generous, because your efforts really do make a difference in the lives of many. In 2011 and 2015, my husband Randy and I had the opportunity to travel with Foodgrains Bank to Ethiopia on food study tours. And there's a few people in the room that were on those tours too, which is great to see. It is on a trip like this that we got to see firsthand the difference that each and every one of you has been a part of. It is because of the wonderful people we met, who were so grateful for our partnering with them, that I am encouraged to continue to be a good steward and give generously from the abundance we have. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining Foodgrains Bank and for your generous giving. We all do have a lot to celebrate after 40 years of working together. May you be encouraged to continue to be generous, because you really are making a difference, one life at a time. In closing, this picture is worth 1,000 words. This is my friend Abraham. We're walking on the weir in Ethiopia. As you can see, it's a wide weir. There's really no fear of falling. I didn't see this picture until we got back home. Somebody took it from the back. But Abraham put his arm around me to protect me. And many times over the last 12 years, Abraham keeps saying to me and reminding me, which is the best reminder of all, we are all in this together.